Good afternoon, Bugs Beanie and Big Chief. It's Lawrence again here. Today I'll be giving a 5 minute anecdote about my personal life. So, my story is around what happened to me when I was still a student, first year student at Wits University around 2003. So, let me start by saying that I come from a very poor background. So both my parents were not employed then. So the main issue that I had when I was in the university was around the support, financial support that I really needed, most especially that I was using the NEFSAS. I don't know if you know about NEFSAS, the government fund to support students from previously disadvantaged families, right? So yes, I did get support, but unfortunately, um, the financial support that I received from NEFSAS was not enough. I needed that emotional support also. Was Vets University is not easy. Was not easy for me. Study wise, the schedule. I needed that support, advice, not only from my parents but from my family as a whole. So it so happened that I don't know how I got to the level of depression. So this other day, I think I was at the library. I never shared this story with anyone. I was at the library reading, studying for a test. Um, so I don't know, it came to me. I started feeling dizzy, not feeling well. I could feel that I'm not feeling well. I had to leave the library. Went for help. Fortunately, the librarians were there. I spoke to them that I'm not feeling well. They took me to the campus clinic. So when I got there, I was attended by a doctor. So the doctor told me that there's actually medically there's nothing wrong with me. Um, I think he said I might have a problem of depression or anxiety disorder, something like that. So I was referred to the career counseling unit in the West Campus at Wits University, where I was seen by the psychologist. So I had a session with the psychologist who we spoke, in terms of what's happening, and I was actually diagnosed with the anxiety disorder, right? It was a very terrible moment for me. Um, it was um, towards the end of the year. I think around October to November, this time of the year. Um, the exams were still upcoming. I think a couple of weeks, 3 weeks before the actual exam. So I think that message that I might have anxiety disorder, it was scary. It was scary to me because that meant that there was a possibility of not writing my exams in full. So yes, it did happen. I didn't write all my exams. Missed two. Yeah, so it was a difficult moment in my life. But fortunately, I had the psychologist at the campus to help me go through this. So the reason why I started by saying I come from a poor background, um, I think that also contributed in terms of support. I didn't get that much support, but I've never shared a story with anyone. So you are fortunate enough to get it. Thank you very much for lending an ear and hear my story. Thank you, Big Chief. Thanks, Bugs Beanie.